So if you guys didn't know, I've actually been doing some PR and marketing events on the side just for a little bit of extra cash. And what that's actually ended me up on is I've actually been on some of the marketing teams for certain brands. I actually get emails in my inbox saying, hey, review our stuff, da-da-da, we'll send you stuff. And I haven't always responded, but you know what? For some reason, I think this person had reached out to me 3 times, and I saw that they were very determined. And so I responded back, and I was talking to the lady, and she seemed to very much back her company and her product. And so, you know what? That was something that I really liked. And so I ended up giving her my address. And lo and behold, a month later, they actually just sent me this package here. So I am going to unbox that with you guys. And just off the bat, you know, I'm noticing here, it does say this box was made with the planet in mind. It does say it's made with recycled fiber, so that's definitely something good, you know, that I like to see upon initial glance. I did already cut the seal just because I didn't really have a good pair of scissors, so I used my car keys, and I thought that'd look a little rough on camera. So initially opening up here, oh, I'm getting a phone call. Opening up here, it looks like we've got a lot of beautiful colors. They did leave us a card. It says, see a difference in your skin. By the way, I don't know if I said this earlier, but the brand is called Good Molecules. So I'll go ahead and link them down below. And this says, see a difference in your skin. After 10 years working in beauty, there's a funny thing I noticed about skincare. Regardless of how much you spend, results are usually the same. I didn't notice a difference in my skin. The truth is most brands spend more on the jar than the formula inside, and we wonder why their products don't work. That's the reason we started Good Molecules, to create products that make a difference in your skin. Products filled with ingredients backed by science at a price you can feel good about too. We publish a nothing to hide ingredients list on the side of each box so you know exactly how much of each we use. I'm excited for you to try Good Molecules and see a difference in your skin. Tag us when you do. And another thing, in my communications with this lady, she did say, oh, hey, you know what, we'll send you something, and there's no pressure in posting. And so I think that's something, I think that was the reason why, you know, I'll go ahead and share this, because they really just wanted to get their product out. They didn't need me to post, they didn't need me to sell. And so I just thought that was something really different and unique. So after that, we've got a little bit of tissue paper, so I'm going to go ahead and open that up here. So it does look like a thick bag of tissue paper, and then it looks like 1, 2, 3, 4 products. I'll go into them in more depth here, but it looks like we've got a brightening toner. I don't know how to pronounce the first part of it, so I'm just going to skip that. And then we've got a lightweight daily moisturizer. And then I've got hyaluronic acid serum. Yerba Mate Wake Up Eye Gel. And it looks like the brand Good Molecules is now available at Ulta. And on the back of this card, it does say, see a difference in your skin, add Good Molecules to your routine in the order below. Step 1, cleanse. Step 2, tone. Step 3, treat. Step 4, moisturize. And Step 5, SPF. And then they do have some other best sellers. I'll go ahead and show you here. Just looking at this, it looks like, you know, they've got some affordable prices. They've got a Clarify Cleanse bar of soap. It's like $5. The toner looks like it's $14. The discoloration correcting serum is $12. So it does look like all of their products are, well, all the products here are some of their best sellers that are under $20. And actually all of these are under $15. So it does seem, you know, affordable. And I think that's all we have in the package here. Again, a really colorful box. I'll probably reuse this box. I do ship some things on eBay every once in a while, or even just Facebook Marketplace. So, or heck, even this is a pretty cool Pretty cool graphic right there for good molecules. So I might even keep that. I don't know. But yeah, a lot of reusing at this household. So we'll dig in a little deeper to the actual products here. They did all come in these boxes. So go ahead and pull them out just to look through them. Oh boy, this is big. So here's their brightening toner. It does say formulated with niacinamide, arbutin, and licorice root extract to brighten and improve appearance of enlarged pores. It looks like it says 4 fluid ounce bottle. It does have the directions here. Dispense on a cotton pad and gently sweep over clean skin. Can also be dispensed into palms and pat into skin until fully absorbed, suitable for daily use. And then they do have, they've got a little AM, PM, and they've got their Instagram and just a few other things. It really feels, you know, decent quality. And what I do like is, like they had mentioned, the packaging is good, but it doesn't feel like they spent all their money on the packaging. So maybe a lot of their product is actually in the product, a lot of their money and cost. From there, we've got, on the box, they've got their nothing to hide ingredients list. It does have all their ingredients here. They do have some release notes. They use customer feedback to make improvements. And then it looks like they also have their media teams to keep you updated on those changes. From there, on the other side, it looks like it's got clinically proven results to brighten skin and improve texture appearance of large pores. It does look like they've run some surveys. So 97% said skin felt smoother, 94% said skin looked more radiant, 84% said pores looked less visible, and 81% said dark spots looked lighter. And this is actually interesting because I found a lot of statistics can be skewed, but this actually says results based on a clinical study with 31 participants of various ethnicities, age 18 to 68 years old, all of whom applied the toner on their faces twice daily for 4 weeks. So I do really like how it says the background of how that stat was calculated. The backside, it has the pH 4. It does have the directions, dispense onto a cotton pad and sweep over the clean skin. And then it also does have the steps in the process if you want to follow their full routine. Looks like this is step 2. So we'll go ahead and look at the other ones now. Looks like this one is the light moisturizer. Formulated with shea butter, avocado seed oil, and hyaluronic acid to hydrate, smooth, and nourish the skin. Again, they have the release notes. They've got the directions, pH 6.2. It looks like this is step 4 in their 5-step plan. And then they do have, once again, all their ingredients on the side. I will open it up. This one does look a little smaller. So we'll open this up. Looks like it comes in a little tube. On the tube says pretty much all the same thing, directions. So that's just, you know, I feel like your typical moisturizer. I'll go ahead and try these out later tonight, and I'll give you guys a rough estimate of how I think they bid. So, and then let's see, our next one here is the hyaluronic acid and serum. It does look like there's nothing on this side. Maybe there's no notes here. They do have their ingredients listed on this side. They're nothing to hide. It looks like it's 85% water, and then a few other things that I don't know how to pronounce. And then once again on the back they've got their directions. Looks like it's a pH 5.8, and this looks to be step 3 in the process. So I guess as far as what they sent me, it looks like, you know, I've got step 2, step 3, step 4, and then the last one is another step 3. So I mean, they really, with this package that they sent me, they really hit the main basics. I'm only missing step 1 and step 5, which step 1 is cleanse, so I feel like that's pretty general. And then step 5 is also SPF, so that's like sunscreen, so I'm really not that surprised. It does seem like they hit the 3 biggest steps in this package here. But let's go back to opening this next one. It's a serum. I've never had a serum before. I feel like they're usually fancy and, I don't know, expensive. So maybe this is something that I'll really like. Maybe this is something I'll start using. And honestly, maybe that was the point of them sending this to me. Maybe they got another customer. It does look like it's got your little applicator up here. I imagine it's just a little, I don't know what you call that, like a dabber, I guess. I feel like that's probably not it. But again, this is feels like a nice quality bottle, but not like aesthetic. You know, the packaging is very colorful. That's nice in itself. So I think that does its justice. And then the last thing they sent me was the Wake Up Eye Gel. They do have this one. Oh, it looks like this one they have a little history of how it's a native plant in the Atlantic rainforest of Brazil's naturally rich in antioxidants, which helps slow down the oxidation process, resulting in more radiant, energized skin. So that's nice. They've got, you know, some notes of where all this came from. The back, they do have their ingredients list once again, and then they do have on the side, they have the directions, and this is step 3 in their process. And this one looks a little harder to open just because it's a smaller box. But we'll go ahead here. And this one actually kind of looks like, I don't know if you know that stuff they put on Band-Aids. That's what the outside of this packaging looks. Neosporin. This one, the outside of this packaging looks a little like Neosporin. It's very cute. They do have the little fun pattern on the end, so that's cool. And it does say just reduce signs of puffiness and plump the appearance of fine lines. It does have the directions like all the others. And then, like I said earlier, I will go ahead and try these out tonight, and I will let you know my thoughts. Okay, so if you haven't noticed, number 1, we're in my bathroom, and number 2, we're at a terrible angle because I could not find my tripod in 5 minutes, so I just gave up. With that, I figured I would just test the products out now because I did get home early to pick up this package from the post office, so nobody's here, so hopefully we'll have no distractions. Along with that, I'm going to try to follow the 5-step thing that they have, except I'm not putting sunscreen on because I will be inside for the rest of the night. So layer 1, step 1 is cleanse. I am going to be using my own cleanser. Currently I use this one. I don't know why I use this one. It just showed up and that's what I've been buying to replace it when I run out because that's what I had. I don't know that I've ever read the directions, so let me just read those real quick. Use every morning and evening. I definitely don't do that. I use it when I shower. Dime size amount, sure. Avoid the eyes, of course. Excessive drying can occur, but I do it in the shower and I don't do it very often, so clearly that's not a problem. Okay. So it sounds like you don't even get your face wet first, so according to the directions of this, oh, that's not a dime, hold on, a dime. Okay, dime. In case you're wondering, also this has benzoyl peroxide acne treatment in it. I think that's good. It says it clears acne, pimples, stuff. I don't know. It is what it is. I think it's expensive actually. I got it for Christmas because I guess that's what you do when you're older. You just ask for like skincare for Christmas. I don't know. I never know what to ask for Christmas. I'm trying to think of what else I asked. Like, low-key, I think I asked for like a bunch of deodorant and soaps. Oh, and I did ask for like bath bombs. And I think Nick got me some socks. Yeah. I don't know. What else? Maybe a candle. I don't know. I don't really go crazy for Christmas. This year, I think my parents got me a set of pans. So that was really nice. We had pans before, but I wanted larger pans. I'm very big into like cooking my whole meal with one pan. And I just feel like we didn't have pans big enough because it's really a different game when you're feeding more than just yourself. Like, I am pretty good at knowing how much I eat. And actually, you know what? That's how much I eat is not how much I cook. I actually eat for like multiple meals. All right, sorry, I cook for multiple meals and then I like go throughout my day. Okay, sorry, I was getting distracted. It says gently massage. Okay. It doesn't say anything about rinsing off, so I am not gonna do that again. No, I'm gonna do that. I don't know. I've always put it on in the shower, so I always put it on and then I just wash my face. Well, that was washing my face. I don't know. You know what? I'm gonna rinse off just a little bit because I don't want it mixing. I don't know. I don't want it mixing with the other stuff because then it's like, how will I even know if the other stuff was decent? You know? And I don't want it to create anything like crazy. I don't want my skin to die. Anyway, so I'm just using this cotton round. I hardly ever use these. I'm sure I got this from Walmart like 6 years ago. Or you know what, actually, back to the Christmas thing. I'm sure I got it for Christmas. Okay. Step 2, the brightening toner. So now let's follow the directions. Dispense onto a cotton pad and gently sweep over clean skin. Can also be used on your palms. But you know, I have cotton pads out, so let's just do that. Did it say how much? No, I don't think it did. Oh, it has one of the, I gotta poke it with something. Pokey thing. This looks pokey. Maybe this will work. Oh, just kidding, that's not gonna work. There is a slight pull tab here. Oh yeah, this will be plenty fine. Okay, so again, I got my cheap cotton pad, disposable. Maybe if I used them more often, I'd get reusable ones, but I really don't. This does seem to come out slow. I don't know how much you're supposed to use, but it's certainly not pouring out. Oh, it does smell like vanilla. I'll tell you that. That smells pretty good. Yeah, I don't know. This feels nice. I feel like the lighting in the bathroom makes my face look more red than it actually is. Maybe that, or you know, I also did just come from work, so maybe that's the whole real reason. That's the real, you know. I did put a little more on just because I felt like it was getting kind of dry, and I want to get my forehead so that way I could say I did the whole thing. Okay. Okay. We did step 2. Okay. Oh, it does say pat it into the skin until fully absorbed. So we'll just let that dry a little bit because I did put it all over. So just give it a few seconds. Okay, and then I think we're on step 3. Step 3 is treat. So I think that this is step 3, the hyaluronic acid serum. Delivers deep hydration to plumpen the appearance of fine lines. Directions: apply a few drops morning and night before oils and moisturizers. Let absorb for 30 seconds. Suitable for daily use. Okay, now this, I've never been this fancy. So if I don't know how to use this, that's that. It does make me feel like science class, low-key. But okay, so I think you squeeze, oh yeah, yep. It is clear. Okay, my camera timed out. It does be doing that. I'm not sure why, but here we go. It does say apply onto your face. So I'm just gonna try to get a few drops on this side, I guess. I have no idea. Oh, how do people do this? Okay, and there's some on that side. And you know what? Now I'm just gonna rub this in with my fingers because it didn't say, oh wow, this is like really thick. I think this might be too much. It's very thick and, dare I say, moisturizing, even though that there's a moisturizing step after this. It does smell like, I don't know, honestly, it smells like the body wash that I use, which is like the cheapest one that you can buy at Walmart, because somebody got me off. I used to use bar soap, but then I heard that the bar soaps that were really cheap weren't really good for your skin, and so I went up to body wash, and now it's just easier, and it's like, I don't want to. But you know what? I don't like I tried the Dove soap, and that's like too fancy, so now I just use the cheapest one. And you know what? Honestly, it is what it is, low-key. Okay, so that feels really thick. It feels very hydrating. It does feel super nice. And once again, you know, smells okay. It does say to wait 30 seconds. So while I wait 30 seconds, I don't know, maybe I'll try to think of something that happened today while I was at work, or maybe, I don't know. I try not to talk about work online because like I don't want my coworkers being like, oh, I found your social media. That's concerning. Oh, you know what I'll talk about? I'll talk about some other events that I've done. like I said, I've been doing the PR marketing and stuff for a few years now. What was the first event I did? I think the first event I did was with Samsung. It was their end of the night tour. We were marketing their like flip phones to students. And that was really interesting. It was a product that, I learned about and like was telling people about, but I don't know if it's something that I'd really back. I don't know. I had a slide out keyboard and I broke that phone in half. So I'm a little reluctant to go back to like the folding and phones like that. So, and then after that, I think I got an email from the school. They actually needed, I think it was the Amazon Prime ambassadors. So I did that. That was really fun. They had a lot of giveaways. I think they had 3 or 4 giveaways. So that was cool. I got to give, some of my friends and followers just like, I think one of them was a Kindle. One of them was a Grubhub gift card. Someone got a Fire Stick TV. So that was a really cool thing of doing. And then alongside, I've also done events with We're Organic. And they're really fun to work with. And also the events that they go to are, they're kind of like more of the sporty events. Like they did the World Pickleball Tournament. What's they call it? The PPA, the Professional Pickleball Association. They did a tournament here in Mason. And that was really cool. I met a lot of cool people from that. And it was also just, a sport I didn't really know anything about. So I met some cool people there. Oh, and also I've noticed that with these events, I've worked with a couple of people multiple times, and so we kind of been recommending each other back and forth for events. And then the last event I did was a car show, and this was the electric vehicle car show, and that one was really cool because we sat right by an electric Hummer, and it was similar to the one that LeBron James did his like crab commercial in, and we had people coming up all day asking if they could test drive it, and we were like, probably not. So that was definitely cool. It's kind of just, a different experience, and you don't make a ton of money, but I feel like you make enough. And it's like work, but it's not really work. Like you're kind of manning tables and you're just telling people about products that exist. So I don't really see it as that hard of a job. And also the other thing is you go, you work, and then there's no outside work. Like everything you do is done in that period of time. Okay. Anyway, let's go back to step 1, 2, 3. Okay, 4, step 4. Or you know what? Wait, what is this one? I think this one's still part of step 3. 1 second. Okay, the eye gel, wake up eye gel. Well, do you do that in the mornings? Okay, it does say, let's see what the directions say actually. Oh. Apply a small amount under the eyes and the orbital bone, massage outwards. Gently pat and access. Oh, can be used underneath makeup. Avoid contact with eyes. Okay, so it doesn't say when you put this on, so I'm just going to put it on, just tell you guys about it. Oh, this one's going to give me some real trouble to open, isn't it? Where's the... Oh, just kidding. The lid has a little pointy thing, so that will totally help us out here. Okay, we're back. So this is how much I put on my finger. It's probably more than I wanted to, but here we go. It goes under my eyes. In case you're wondering what happened here, did they say spread out? I don't, you know what? Your eyes. In case you're wondering what happened, I did have to download or delete like 4 apps because I have like no storage on my phone. Guess that happens. I don't know. Guess I just have a lot going on. Also, I don't really understand the concept of storage. I don't know. I guess I kind of understand it, but then also I don't understand like why. No, because I get it because like too many things makes it slower. But like I don't know, like it's in the middle and in the middle. Long story short, yeah, I've been having storage problems with my phone for a while now. Okay, step 4, moisturize. This is the one that I really like because I am a moisturizer person. I do keep moisturizer on me a lot of the time. I don't really know why. I guess I just kind of like having soft skin. I think if my skin is like moisturized, I'm less likely to pick at it. It's less likely to irritate me. So I do keep like moisturizers in my car, which I don't really advise because it kind of melts in the sun. But then I also keep one like in my work backpack and stuff like that. And this one I do like because it says formulated with shea butter, shea butter, avocado seed oil, and hyaluronic
acid. So just because we've been reading the directions here, gently massage onto cleansed skin. When using sunscreen, let moisturizer dry or fully absorb before applying. Suitable for daily use. Okay, so it is a little bit sticky, but for the most part that feels dry, so we're just going to go ahead and move on. And you know what, I'm not even going to put it under my eyes because oh, it's not open. 1 second. Because I don't really feel like that's a place I typically moisturize. That's just kind of where the leftovers go. Oh man, now my hands are all covered in product, so it is hard to open. But okay, but we did it. I'm only gonna put this much on. Again, I feel like this is a small container, so I'm anticipating that this stuff will last a decent amount of time and will kind of be smooth all around. Oh yeah, this is gonna be plenty. I might even have enough for my hands afterwards. But here we go. Oh yeah, yep, this is very nice. It doesn't have, it has like a very generic scent to it. And that's kind of how I like my moisturizers, honestly. I have some that are just like too strong, and then it's like, if I put that on at work, everyone's gonna know what I'm doing, which is weird, because I don't want to be sitting at my desk making sense for everyone to smell. This does remind me a lot of, oh gosh, I've got a few moisturizers here to pick from. It does remind me a lot of this one. However, I do think that this is a little thicker. So that's nice. I do really like that CeraVe moisturizer. I feel like it's recommended by people on YouTube. I don't really know. I don't really watch the self-care things. I just do whatever I want, really. And you can probably honestly tell. But that was all 4 of the items that I received. So it looks like, you know, my skin looks, I don't know, nice and moisturized. Definitely not irritated. The redness does seem to have gone down. Again, I think that was mostly just because of the lighting. My hair does look crazy, but that's because I didn't want to brush it this morning and put it into a bun. Other than that, yeah, I feel like these are some pretty good products. I'll probably continue to use these. The real test of time will be if I purchase them again, because I tend to be really cheap. So if I do, that means the product was really, really worth it. But also, again, I don't do, as you know, honestly, as you can probably tell, I don't do a lot of face cleaning. Like, I shower a few times a week, right? No, actually, it's probably about every other day. Some along those lines, every other day, every 3 days. And it also depends on if, like, I'm doing a sporting activity. Because if I'm doing a sporting activity, I will be showering after that because I stink. And not only do I stink, but a lot of you stink. Well, I guess not really you because you're not playing against me, but my teammates smell. And then also if I'm around Nick stinks. So yeah, if I'm surrounded by them, definitely shower more often. So I don't know, it's whatever. These products will probably last me till the end of the year. And then I'll debate if I put them on my Christmas list. Anyway, with that, enough rambling. Thanks guys for watching.